creeps, we made it. It's the last day of my Sydney adventure, and holy crap, what an adventure it's been. I mean, I was supposed to spend 4 of these 6 days in Manly at a conference that didn't happen. From the second I got on the plane, I had a weird feeling. Luckily, I turned the entire experience into an amazing one, and I am so excited and happy to be able to share that with you guys. And today was no exception, although I have to say, I started my day off tired. I have fit so much into these 5 days, and I am burnt out, but there was more to see. I had to film it for you guys. I had to see more. So I did. I started the day off at a great cafe, went to this incredible suburb, this little cute neighborhood called Newtown by one of the unis here, did some shopping, happened upon, of course, some more architectural masterpieces, met some awesome people. Check it out. Last day in Sydney. Chin chin. Hey creeps, it is my last day in Sydney and it's pouring rain, so it's gonna be interesting getting around because all I have is a fur cloth hood, so yay for that. Not sure what I'm gonna get into today, probably gonna take it easy, but let's see what we do. Not gonna lie guys, I am losing steam big time. It has been raining off and on all day, thunder and lightning. It is my 6th day here and I am exhausted. So I'm trying to go. A couple good things. The rain has stopped temporarily and I found this. This is the library. I'm not kidding. This is the freaking state library. It is gorgeous. that was literally the cutest experience of my life. I just spent an hour talking to one of the old men volunteers in there about who was in that Shakespeare room, and it's so gorgeous. The entire room is meant to model itself after Hampton Court. They even have a mold for the ceiling. The freaking wood panels were laid by the son of the man who installed the wood panels in the freaking Titanic. The wood is Tasmanian blackwood. They have a second folio, of Shakespeare. They had a chair made from a tree that was in Shakespeare's yard. It was just an incredible experience. He was so sweet. We talked about English history and Shakespeare and architecture, and he broke down all of the details of the room. It was just a super, super special experience. I feel so privileged to have talked to him. He just made my day, and he was impressed by how much knowledge I had on certain elements of history, so A+ for me. Yet another amazing find is this statue of this kitty named Trim, who apparently was Matthew Flinders' kitty, and he circumnavigated Australia with him like he was a little sailing kitty, and then when his master got stuck on an island, he did too, and that's where he died. But they honored him with a little kitty statue. So cute. So I just got done exploring St. James Cathedral, and it was really kind of an amazing place because in the walls of the main sanctuary, there are headstones on the walls, basically honoring those people that died violent and sudden deaths. So yeah, if that's not macabre, I don't know what is. So I expected the day to be a really low-key day, and it ended up being a really long day, of course. Big shout out to Sharon Hill, who spent a couple days with me hanging out, checking out the city, who was also supposed to be at the conference. Also, big shout out to freaking Kevin, the volunteer guy that talked to me for over an hour in the Shakespeare room at the library. He totally made this trip for me. He was so adorable, so sweet, and totally shared my enthusiasm with history, which was great. And also, shout out to the only other ginger I have seen in the entire city of Sydney, the entire time I've been here, the freaking Scottish guy playing the bagpipes on front of the Queen Victoria building. Thank you for showing the ginger pride, because you're the only other one that I saw. What's with that, people? What's with that? But I learned a lot today. As always, Sydney is unlike any city I've ever been before. It reminds me of Seattle, except it's like the European version of Seattle, but with its own flair. There is more food here of different cultures than I've ever seen in any other city. The people are friendly, the city is clean, the transit's great, the dogs are everywhere. And you know, for a person that's never traveled by themselves internationally before, I'm really grateful to the people of Sydney for making this a way less scary experience for me, because I had a lot of apprehension getting on a plane for 16 hours by myself and doing this whole thing, and then being in the air and finding out the reason I'm here isn't happening, and then being stranded on my own basically for 4 days I was supposed to have covered was a really scary thing. And so thank you guys for showing your support for me on Instagram. Thank you to the creeps always. And yeah, I'm excited to have gotten to finally film some stuff internationally for you guys. Literally went across the globe, saw cemeteries I never in a million years thought I would ever get to see. So very grateful for this life journey adventure that I went on, and here is to many more weird, spontaneous, off the beaten path, random adventures. Chin chin creeps. Until the next one.